everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Here's a quick tip for you. Today I'm working on my pan. I rescued it and it was all rusty, really bad. So I brought it home and I cleaned it. I used dish soap on it and a scrubber and oil after I dried it. Now this pan, I have to finish cleaning it and seasoning it. So if it was bad and I couldn't rescue it like I did, I would have used some vinegar overnight to etch it, because that'll etch your steel. But because it came out pretty good, I'm happy with the cleaning and the oiling. So now the next step that I need to do is I need to put some butter and onions in it, and I need to clean it out again, kind of have it seasoning, and then I'm going to cook breakfast in it and see how it tastes. And in the center of the pan, I have 437 degrees. I have 264. So that's the difference in cooking on a pan like this. Also, don't forget you have to have one of these little cloth covers for the handle. Now, let's put some onions in here. And let's get this really cooking well. We're just going to leave it, let it cook real well while I cut up another onion. Today I'm just using like a tomato can. That's it. My pan is now seasoned, and from now on I'll just clean it very mildly. You really wipe them out, maybe have to use a little bit of soap, but not a lot, because now I have it seasoned. You're supposed to turn the bell peppers on their back so that this waxy outside is down. Apparently it has the ability to dull your knife, and I need to sharpen my knives again. If you need to sharpen or hone your knives, check out my video that I have on that. I have a friend who is a knife aficionado, and he taught me some stuff, and it appears the guy knew what he was talking about. I hone these every once in a while, and I sharpen them occasionally. So if you'd like to see how to do that, I'll put a link in the show notes, and then you can see how that looks as well. So, and of course, this pan, the more I use it, the hotter it's going to get. So, right now, I'm reading on the center. After I turned it down, 408 in the center, and then I go out to the outside, I got 346, and then I go up the side and I got 223. So the further away from the center, the cooler it's going to be. Let's just take a look at the second side, see what it looks like. They look pretty darn good. So I'll give you another shot of that. You can see the difference between, here's the second side and here's the first side. So they're starting to look like they're all done. That looks real nice. So let's get these out of here. And then lastly, I'm just going to throw a little bit of oil in here. Now I'm going to use my olive oil. And this is a brand new one here. So I put my olive oil in, but because I'm using cast iron, I want to put additional oil in it. So in the center, just a little splash. Maybe too much came out. It's a big mouth bottle. That could be Barb's nickname for me. Big mouth bottle. Alright, let that go for just a half a minute here. It's starting to splash. So let's go ahead to the next step. Get these in here. Now we're not going to leave these in real long. We're not cooking these real well or anything. we're basically toasting them up. And if you do it this way, what's nice is the onions and the peppers will clean your pan for you. So onions, peppers, clean the pan. Protein, which is your meats, mess up a pan. Okay, these are almost done. Just a little bit. And of course these are all keto. Everything here is keto friendly because there's no sugar in any of this. And if you want sugar, sprinkle some sugar over it. Won't be keto, but it'll be sweet. So here we go. Let's get this fire turned off. Let's go ahead and get these moved over. As these finish up, I have paper towels. I'm just going to take and try to fold these up a little bit and put them in this tray. I love this tray. I use it all the time for all different kinds of things. I bought it from a restaurant supply store. If you have one of those in your area, it could be a good source for you to get things. You can check with Google and find one. Ours here in Chicagoland is called Gordon's. There we go. Now this pan needs to be wiped out with paper towels because it is all oiled down. Here is what the potatoes look like, and you can go ahead and do this to them. If you leave them a little oily, when you take them off the paper towel, they'll come off the towel easier. Now you know oil is good for you. Oil is on your keto diet. So olive oil is good for you. It's not going to hurt you any. And the other was a canola oil. Come in very carefully. Stand back. Watch your kids if they're doing this. That's the only danger with a cast iron pan, is that the newer pans are safer. And of course, we want to cook eggs at 250 degrees. And we can just check our pan and see we are on the sides, we're at 153 at the most. So we're in pretty good shape there. Now, you know, my new pans, and I can show you this on a new pan, 360 on the bottom. So we're pretty hot on this pan. Turn it down a little bit. So my new pans have a stainless steel plate in the bottom of them, and it disperses the heat evenly across the pan. This is kind of like wok cooking, where when you cook in a wok, you know that the center is going to be hotter than the outside, and you can move stuff out as you're cooking, move it out away from the center. Okay, now these eggs are about done here. We need to get them out of there. That's today's quick tip. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe in the lower right-hand corner. And if you'd like to be notified about future shows, click the bell that's right up on the top. And also, more information is at my website, jamestdds.blogspot.com.